Hi guys, so it's Amos here with my YouTube channel on Asian Adulting. So today's question is on whether we can actually make money and how much can we make. Now, interesting thing, I recently went for a YouTube creators event, creator meetup event, Singapore based, and as you know, Singapore is kind of small, total population about 6 million people, and I have here with me today this guy called Dan, the creator. Okay, he watch. If you're feeling YouTube, watch this. Now, interesting thing that he has to say. Stay tuned to what he has to say.
If you're thinking about quitting YouTube because you feel like nothing's working, I get it. I've been there. But before you give up for good, give me just 10 minutes and I'll show you exactly why your channel isn't working and how you can actually fix it. Now, what might come as a surprise to you is that over 90% of YouTubers never hit 1,000 subscribers. That means only 10% of people actually succeed on the platform. Just think of all the millions and millions of channels that have just given up over the last few years because they didn't make it. Well, I'm going to try my very best to make sure you aren't going to be part of that 90%.
Okay, so he's gonna share that, and then one of the first things that he did was actually he recommended this channel, this clip called Nexus clip with his link over here, as you can see. So this is what it looks like. Apparently, Mr. Beast is over here. Feel free to actually go into it. So what you want to do is that if you don't want his referral code, all you have to do is just copy and just throw away the exclamation mark, the question mark, sorry, and beyond that. So just copy, paste. And voila, then there you go. That's basically how you get in. Now, here's the $1,000,000 question. How much do a creator earn like myself? Now, I have still about 3 weeks yet to go in. So thank you so much for all the Nerds fans who actually came in to join and watch the video and supported me. I'd say, thank you so much. And I look forward to, interacting with you guys much more this Saturday. So that's about 2 days time. Okay, right now it is in Singapore about 7:42 p.m. Evening. So here's the $1,000,000 question about the 10% and the 90%. Is that true? That is something I'm going to investigate. So I have with me here Scholar AI. Now, for context, I used Scholar AI. Okay, as you can see over here, new chat and all that. So that is how I get this. So I use this guy, Scholar ChatGPT. Okay, can hide sidebar and all that. So here's the question, here's the prompt. 90% of YouTubers don't make money, 10% do. Get evidence on that, and I want factual documented research. Okay, now here we go. Here's what they say. Right, it says often cited claim. So there were studies done, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you want to read about this, you can just pause the video. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Okay, so feeling the deadline pressure. So Geni AI apparently is the one that does all the research and pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let me show you. Stay tuned. Geni AI actually does incredible things. So anyway, the roughly 90%, it's like a rule of thumb. It's like a number. It's not an exact science. It's like a rule. Like 20% of the work for 80% of the output. It's like 20% of the top salespeople make 80% of the income. That kind of rough number. So the 10-90 thing, it's there. So anyway, they recommended a graph, a breakdown, and I mentioned a graph, and then they told me this, and they quote true, which is the 2022. Okay, so yep, you need past 12 months, by the way. It cannot be after that. That means you're no longer giving value to the existing YouTube community. That's why this part probably can be disabled or something. So remember, it is the past 12 months, and you probably have to try and fight that, which is quite difficult. But let's go into it. So general insights, Bihan, you want, can just go and press that, open link. Okay, let me just see that over here. So this, yeah, how do YouTubers make money? A lesson learned from the most subscribed. This is a 1970. Ooh, this is actually quite old paper, but 2022. So that means it must have been updated, maybe. So okay, let's just take it. It updated. All right, we're gonna take it as updated. They gave me 2020, we'll put 2020. Okay, subscriber range. Here we go. So $50, and I presume this is in my Sing dollars in Singapore. Okay, so do your math as to like how much it is in your country, but 50 to 500 plus. And for context, this is only on ad revenue only. Don't account for sponsorship, merch, patron, or affiliate links, right? So this is on top of that. Okay, so if this is the starting pay, and I'm yet to monetize my channel, but in about 3 weeks time I should be able to earn. Okay, in the meantime, if I were to live in Singapore, I thought in between would be good, about 3,000 per month. And then I realized, I read wrongly. It is annual revenue. Ha ha ha. So even this is not sustainable to live through an income in Singapore, like modestly, like 500. This is actually a cleanest amount of money that they earn every month. So I'm earning a cleanest amount. It'd probably be my side gig if I can even hit 10,000, which is a story for another time if I do get there. So the big creators, 100K to a million, right? We're looking at 5K to $50,000 plus for annual revenue. And again, this is for ad revenue only, so no sponsorship, merch, and all that. So if you don't have a loyal following, you basically have to hit this amount. But if you do have like some loyal people and they like you and they want to support you, you can add in these merch and all that, and probably your money will skyrocket. Probably above 50K, you know, probably maybe not skyrocket, but 10%, 55K maybe around there. So even though you may not hit a million, you can actually earn more because of your sponsorship, merch, patron, or affiliate links. So if you're a million plus, then this is probably the amount. Now, according to Ryder, even among people, they also don't earn enough to rely solely on YouTube. Yep, that's why. So from what I deduce is that if you do reach the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, you probably earn like so much more, right? And this is just pure ads revenue, right? But here's the thing. Probably the higher you climb, like as you hit to 1 million and above, like direct CEO that climbed up, they probably like the higher you climb, basically the more unequal and uneven and unfair the distribution of money goes to. Seriously, the money just goes much more unfair as you climb on top of the, let's just call it pyramid. Okay, we're gonna call it pyramid. So right now they ask for visual graph. I say, yeah, let's do it. I wanted to know. They do their Python, and voila, look at that. This is what I mean by uneven, unfair, unequal. Estimated YouTube annual revenue. So as you can see, this is not fair at all. There's no correlation. There's no direct linear. There's no y equals to x cut right through. There is no smooth cut through. This is as good as we get. It's quite uneven. So you got, I don't know how you're gonna go through here. It's like crazy. So it's like here, here, here. The curve is bent over here, as you can see, compared to here, right? This is so uneven as you hit this number. So this is where you can, I don't know, start selling your channel and you really become globally known. Probably if you're like a really valuable podcast like Dive with CEO, or Mr. Beast, yeah, you're probably in this category. But most probably if you're not in the States, I feel that we're already unfair advantage. We're already in an unfair advantage for those non-American citizens like myself. We probably at best can fall on this category, and the rest all just merch and support and all that. Because how are we to build here? We're not going to do entertaining videos all day long. Not everybody is born to be an entertainer and just keep showing their face and play and just acting and role playing well. So this is the part that we probably don't want to go, where we don't really have to go, but this is probably somewhere nice enough. Now that being said, you can definitely find other ways to earn money in Singapore. I give tuition and that helps me with my side gig. I have a full-time job about to start in about 2 to 3 weeks time that pays me about something like this, slightly higher, on a yearly basis. So not a problem. This is just a side gig that I do, and probably I'm gonna start here. So thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for more. And this okay, by the way, disclaimer, I'm not promoting Gen AI, just that I'm trying stuff. Okay, this is my experimentation phase. Yeah. So if you don't know what Asian adulting is, something that I call my YouTube channel, do check out the other videos. I do things like gaming and travel vlogs, food vlogs. That is my second channel. I do like quite random stuff too. So do um, you know follow for more, and would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. You can like, share, subscribe. And here's to all the non-American fans out there, right? All the best, and may you be able to monetize your channel. This is Amos signing out.